Okay, so I apologize. My lashes may be a little bit too like va-va-voom in your face. I ran out of my normal lashes that I use, and these are like extremely long and voluptuous. I got these for free, so I was like, you know what? I need to throw on a pair of falsies, so let me just go ahead and throw on these bad boys. And then I realized as I was filming that they're very like in your face, and they almost throw off my makeup, especially since I didn't actually do a black winged liner like I normally do. I tried just smoking it out on the lash line with like an eyeshadow, and I don't like it. Like, I usually always do a wing, so it's just new to me. I just always feel the need to justify like my makeup now in videos because some people have been, you know, leaving some not so nice comments about my makeup, or, you know, just about my videos in general. So now I'm like self-conscious. Hey everyone, it's Neselle. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune into this video. I finally have my Bath & Body Works Empties for you today, and it's been quite some time since I last filmed an Empties video. I think the last time was like in the beginning of October, I think. So of course, ever since then, I've been accumulating a ton of Empties, both items from Bath & Body Works and other companies, especially with the candles in particular. So I'm gonna go over those first because I don't have a lot, I just have a few. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So this first product is from Goose Creek, and this is a candle that I hauled in my Halloween/fall candle haul, and this is in Autumn Leaf and Amber. So you're gonna see there's a little bit of like a common theme with all of my candles, and that's the fact that they all have a lot of sooting with them. That is by no means the candle's fault. I just tend to leave my candles burning longer than you're supposed to leave them burning for, so they just inevitably soot on me. And I know that you can clean them, obviously, but you know, who has the time to clean them? Not me. So this one is from Goose Creek, and it burned all the way down to the bottom, as you can see. Honestly, aside from the sooting here, it was a clean burn, so I'm gonna say this was a nice, clean, even, smooth burn. As you can see, like, as it got down here, like, there's no problems whatsoever. But like I said, again, the sooting is not the candle's fault. It is really my fault. So basically this, ooh, sorry, I got a text message. I went ahead and I burned this in the bathroom, and it smelled amazing. It was just like the perfect fresh, clean, with a touch of cologne undertone to it. It was like such a perfect bathroom scent in my opinion, so this one was really good. Sticking with Goose Creek, this one is another one that I purchased in that haul. This is in Frosted Pumpkin Cupcake, and this is the one that was in that cute little like pumpkin packaging. Really cute and really festive. I love it. So this again had a nice smooth even burn, and the wax on this candle, as you can tell, it was a white waxed candle, and I really was a little bit weary about it because I didn't want it to turn into that murky color that Bath & Body Works candles tend to do. So this one for the most part actually stayed pretty white. Like, it did turn like a tannish color towards the end, but honestly, as I was burning through it, like, it kind of stayed white for the most part, so I was pretty pleased about that. And again, don't mind the sooting. Sooting was all my fault, but other than that, like, it burned really flawlessly. As you can see, there's no residue on the sides, and I did not have a problem with any of these wicks from Goose Creek. Like, I did not get puny wick syndrome with any of them. A lot of you guys said in my Goose Creek candle haul videos that you also love them because their performance is just completely flawless, and I 100% agree. Like, I love the performance of these. I love that they're double wicked because it doesn't take a long time for the wax pool to accumulate, which I personally like. The scent on this was pretty strong. It was pretty moderate. I wouldn't say it was like a house filler by any means, but for the size of the opening of it, it was a pretty moderate scent throw. I forgot to say, for the Autumn Leaf and Amber one, this one was really strong. Like, I burned it upstairs in the bathroom, and literally at the bottom of the stairs I could smell it. So this one was really strong. I have one more candle from Goose Creek, and this one is in Trick or Treat, and it looks like this, and it has that lid to it. So this was the candle that I was burning for the Halloween time, and as you can see, I love the way that this burned all the way down. As you can see, there's no like wax left, and the wick stayed centered, like they didn't shift at all. And This scent I was really intrigued by because it was a mix of like an apple and graham cracker scent. Don't make fun of me, I said in that video, but I always grew up pronouncing graham cracker as graham cracker. English is not my first language, so I know, don't make fun of me for that. But anyways, it was just a really nice fruity and bakery combination that I never expected to like, especially like looking at this, like reading the label, and the wax color was black, so it was really appropriate for Halloween. I don't know, just looking at the aesthetics of this candle, I never expected it to smell like that. Like typically you probably would expect like a licorice type of candle, but no, this one was a really nice apple baked, just warming and such a cozy like bakery fragrance. It smelled really nice. So for this next candle, I said that I was gonna do an individual candle review for this, but honestly within the candle community there's just been a lot of controversy with this company, and it's not that I don't want to associate myself with the controversy per se. Like I know nothing about it, like I really don't. I kind of just wanted to bring my thoughts to the table just as a consumer, independent of any attachments to the company. But I don't know, I just feel like lately if you post like a candle review or any video associated with this company, I just feel like people tend to have like a negative overall connotation of the video, and that's not what I want. So I'm just gonna include my reviews of his products in my Empties videos. So I don't know if you guys can probably tell, but it is the Homeworks by Harry Slatkin candle. So the one that I finished is in pumpkin caramel corn, and this is part of the All Through the House collection. This was part of that fall trio, and this one was, first of all, like the packaging is stunning. The packaging is exquisite. It's luxurious. I know his candles are supposed to be like luxury candles. They're considered to be more on the high-end spectrum of candles, so the packaging, I mean, is absolutely gorgeous. So this is in his newer 4-wick style. Again, I don't want to like speak about the history of his company because I don't know really anything about it. It wasn't a bad smell. Like it definitely smelled fall-like. It smelled cozy, but there was just something about it that also just smelled like kerosene almost. Like it smelled very burned. Like you could tell something is almost like burning, and it just, there's like a scent that was with this candle that just didn't sit well with me, and it almost just made my room smell like, you know, something was burning. To be honest, as an actual candle fragrance, as a scent, I didn't like it. I didn't get any pumpkin in it. I definitely got a sweet caramelized scent and also like a popcorn scent, but again, there's just something about this that almost smelled like, the combination just smelled like something was burning and not in a good way. So to have that in my bedroom was just really overwhelming, so I didn't like it. So I was just burning this, honestly, just so I could finish it up. So that is my review on this one. Again though, my performance experience was really good. As you can see, it burned all the way down. I had no sooting whatsoever, no problems with the performance of the candle itself, but for the scent wise, I didn't really like it. Now we are heading into my final non-Bath & Body Works product, and this is from Renovation Candle Company. I did a whole separate haul and review for this company that I will leave a link to down below for you in the description box. So this is like my post-burn review. So I'm actually burning one of his candles right now. I'm burning Seattle Flannel, and that one is honestly almost done as well. But the one that I actually finished up is in Candy Cane Lane. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, it burned all the way down, no more wax left at all, and the wick stayed centered. It did not shift. This candle did not soot, at least from what I'm seeing. It doesn't look like it's soot, but then again, it's a colored glass. It's a dark red colored glass, which honestly I am like really digging these colored glasses. I mean, maybe it's because it helps with taking away the sooting, especially with my candle burning habits, but again, it just looks really nice. So for Candy Cane Lane, this was described to be like a typical fresh mint yet sweetened out vanilla type of candy cane fragrances, and upon first smelling it on cold, I just got like a straight up mentholy sinus clearing mint. I really wasn't getting that vanilla scent in there. So what I did was, when I was burning this candle, I went ahead and I burned some tea lights of North Pole from Yankee Candle just to enhance that sweetened peppermint scent a little bit, but then also to bring out that sweet vanilla vanilla, almost like a vanilla gourmand fragrance. I also burned Vanilla Bean from Bath & Body Works, which I have. I guess I'll just show you now. So this is the Vanilla Bean single wick candle. So this is what I was burning with this, along with the North Pole tea light. And the combination worked. The combination was beautiful. It was lovely. The vanilla in here definitely helped bring out the vanilla note that was supposed to be in here, but it wasn't like an overwhelming vanilla. Like, this didn't overpower this whatsoever. And I just feel like the trio just smelled amazing. Like, it was such an amazing combination, and I kind of like give a pat to myself on my back for that, because I really wasn't thinking about it until like one night when it just popped into my head. So the performance on this one, I just burned it in my bedroom, so it definitely filled my bedroom. Like, once you walk in my room, you could automatically smell it. It's not too strong so that it, like, you know, travels throughout the hallway and even downstairs. It's not that much of a strong scent, but it was a really nice performance. I really did love it. Like, really did love it. And as far as the Bath & Body Works one, this one I feel like dudded out a little early for me. Like, you can still see I have a bit of wax left, and I know that you can always pop this on a candle warmer just to get the most out of it, but I just kind of like to, you know, burn it for whatever life it has, and then once it's finished, I just go ahead and I just toss it in the recycling bin. So this one I love. This is just a straight up sweet vanilla bean scent, nothing more, nothing less. I absolutely love getting this candle in this particular size to throw in as scent combinations for other candles that I'm burning, like what I did this time, for example. So this one I will definitely repurchase. Okay, so now onto some Bath & Body Works candles. So this one here is in Marshmallow Musk, and it looks like this. I purchased this sometime in the summer. This one actually took me some time to finish up, and it's not that I didn't like the scent. I really did like it. It was just a sweet, marshmallowy, not gourmand though. Like, it definitely wasn't a gourmand marshmallow vanilla fragrance. Like, it was definitely musky and, like, I don't know, just very appropriate for the home. So I burned this in my study room, and it just smelled the room like, oh, like it was very strong for like the area that I put it in. And performance wise, I mean, you can see, like, of course it did get that murky color that white candles tend to get from Bath & Body Works, like I said earlier, but other than that, the scent was really nice, and I would repurchase it. Like, if this scent comes out again, I would definitely repurchase it. So for reference, the batch number is 8137AGA1. So this is an A1 batch number. This next one is in Cranberry Woods. This is a staple candle for me for the month of November. I am always burning this in the month of November because it's just a nice cozy fall cranberry fragrance, and I feel like this captures the essence of Thanksgiving specifically. So I always burn this around Thanksgiving time, and again, I just love the packaging of this. I feel like it just tied in really well with the theme of our Thanksgiving tablescape, and like, it's just really festive and really nice. And I love that it's an overall wraparound label, and then that's what the label with the name on it looks like. It's just really pretty. So this one, I'm not gonna lie, as you can see probably, it did have puny wick syndrome, and then at one point it just gave out. So it definitely burned unevenly, if you can see that right there. So I'm not happy with the performance on this, but the scent throw was really strong. This was one of those like almost house filling scents. This one's definitely like a 7 for strength throw wise, but the performance was like not there with me. But the first few burns, like the first half, it was really nice, but then of course like towards the second half it started dudding out. So this batch code is 8199G3A4. This one I actually just finished the other day. This is in Hot Cocoa and Cream. This is an older one. This is from 2016, I believe, and this is the reason why I didn't pick up any new Hot Cocoa and Cream candles this year. I have so many of these from 2016. I just stocked up on it because I wasn't sure at the time if they were going to bring it back or not, and of course they brought it back every single year ever since. So yeah, I definitely went overboard with this one, so that's why I don't need any more hot cocoa and cream candles. I'm kind of just burning through whatever I have. So this is what this one looks like, and overall the performance wasn't bad. Like, this was actually a smooth, even burn for the most part. Like, as you can see, it got a little bit uneven and it started to tunnel just a little bit though, like not as bad as the Cranberry Woods. This one definitely corrected itself for the most part, and overall the burn was really good. Like, I had no complaints with it, and this one was very strong. We all know hot cocoa and cream is a strong candle. This one is a 6336AG A4 batch. I mean, like I said, this is from 2016, so I don't even know if the batch code is relevant now, but just in case. This next candle, oh my gosh, you guys know I fell in love with this candle this year. This is in Pumpkin Vanilla, and it's in one of their low profile candles. Oh my gosh, it's so, it was just such an amazing smelling candle. Like, literally it smelled amazing, but the burn on it, again, it got murky because it was a white wax. Honestly, I'm not even surprised anymore to see that their white wax gets murky, and I'm sure that's like normal because the soot gets like mixed in with the wax as it's burning. So I mean, it's not like it discourages me. Like, it kind of doesn't bother me at this point, but I'm just, you know, telling you guys. So I don't know if you're seeing from the shadow or not, probably not, but it basically left like this much wax. So typical of Bath & Body Works candles, they leave you with like almost like a ½ inch left of wax. So my batch code is 8170A3A2, and this scent was amazing. I burned this in my bedroom, and it just, it made my room smell so nice. And it's just a really nice, like, delicious pumpkin sweet vanilla fragrance. And I'm not somebody who typically likes pumpkin. Like, I do, but in some ways I don't, if that makes any sense. But this one was like perfect. Like, if I had to choose what pumpkin scent is like the most ideal pumpkin scent for me, it's definitely this one. Like, this one is absolutely perfect, and I really hope they bring this back next year because I only have 2 as backups, and I like don't even want to burn them because I just need to know that they're gonna bring it back next year. This next candle is, of course, you guys know, Merry Cookie, and this was one of the first Merry Cookie candles that I purchased at the beginning of this season. So I went ahead and I burned through this one, and this one, oh my gosh, I say it all the time, but it's just your very typical but also perfect, most authentic sugar cookie, buttery shortbread scent. Like, you're pulling freshly baked sugar cookies right from the oven, and they smell crisp. Like, it's almost like they're golden, and you can smell that aroma. It just smells amazing. So I love Merry Cookie. I will always continue to purchase this, and the performance on this one was really good. I had no problems. Really, again, the sooting is not the candle's fault, it's my fault. But overall, the performance was really, really nice. I did not get puny wick syndrome whatsoever. It burned all the way down completely really well. So my batch code is 8271G3A7. This next one is in Cider Lane, and I really actually did like this packaging. I really liked how the golden leaf foils were like still making the candle see-through, so as the candle was burning, it really just had like a nice fall cozy ambiance to it. It looked really pretty burning. So Cider Lane is just a classic at this point. So this scent is warm caramel, Granny Smith apple, dark brown sugar, and ground clove. I just noticed I'm not really reading you guys the scent descriptions for all of these, and I apologize. It's just I have so many empties to go through. So Cider Lane is just an amazing, very sweet, caramelized apple cinnamon fragrance. It's very sweet though, so I wouldn't recommend this scent if you guys don't like sweet scents, because to me this one's pretty sweet. And this one did not get puny wick syndrome. Again, the sooting's my fault, so disregard that. But as you can see, like, it just dudded out towards its last burn. But other than that, like, burning it was a pleasure. I had no problems with it. So this next one is one that I purchased a couple of years ago, actually. This one is not from this year. I know that for sure. This one is in Autumn Day, and it's part of the White Barn Core collection, at least in this particular year. I think I got this in Candle Day of 2016, I think. I don't remember, but I definitely purchased this at Candle Day at some point. This scent is amazing. This scent is one of my favorite fall fragrances because it has that cedar note, and I really like that cedar note. I think cedar and cedarwood are just like like two of the most comforting, fresh outdoors type of notes for the fall and winter season. Like just for the colder seasons in general, I really like that fragrance note in there. And as you can see, it had an impeccable burn. Like this one I had no problems with. I mean, as you can see, the wick kind of like shoo, like went over to that side towards the last burn, but I mean it wasn't like that for all of the burns. It's just for that last one the wick shifted, but other than that, like, it was a really nice candle. And again, I loved that this was like a blue glass jar because we all know how I feel about the color blue. Okay, so this last candle that I have is in Blue Winter Sky, and this is one that I purchased this year. So this is what it looks like. This one I definitely got puny wick syndrome towards the end, as you can see there. But other than that, I love, love, love the packaging. I love the frosted blue glass, and this scent was really nice. It had like that fresh cologne type of scent. I burned this in the bathroom and the strength was like a solid 7, honestly. It was very, very, very strong. Okay, so those are all of the candles, and then this is my iconic sequin bin that I have full of my other empties in here. So let's go. So this is a hand soap. This is in pumpkin cranberry cider, and this like broke, so that's why I was forced to use it. I didn't want to use it because I was saving it because this is one of my favorite fall scents. I believe they released this in 2015 or 2016, I don't remember, but I've had this for a couple of years now, and again, I was forced to use it because I broke this. So this is in the Nourishing Hand Soap with Pumpkin Butter formula. I'm not a fan of any other formula aside from the foaming hand soap, so this one I just wanted to use it and get through it. So I got this at a semi-annual sale, so that's why I got it in this form, but if it were my choice, I would just get it in a foaming. This next one is Frosted Cranberry. This is from this year in that beautiful, elegant packaging that I fell in love with and I raved about. So this one, I will say, I don't know if it's the type of material that the label is, because I don't know if you've seen these before in person, but the gold leaf designs here, they're almost like embossed into the label, so they used a thicker label than usual. So whenever this was wet, the label started to peel off. So, and I know that this has been a problem with other people as well, so I think it's just honestly the type of material that they used and the thickness of it. But overall, it was a really nice scent, and I love the packaging. Even with the label peeling off, it's gorgeous. This next one is in Pumpkin Apple, and I love this scent too. This is such a classic candle fragrance, and I loved that they came out with this in hand soap this year, so I was very, very happy with that. I have a couple of Halloween hand soaps that I finished up. I finished up Witch Please, which looks like this. This is in Creepy Caramel, Wicked Apple, and Bubbling Butterscotch. I put this in the kitchen and it smelled really, really nice. Not my favorite scent in hand soap, I will say. I don't know if I'm just not a fan of like caramel with apple, or I don't know, maybe there's just something about the scent of caramel mixed with certain combinations that I'm just not a fan of. Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but I didn't love it. This next one is in the Trick or Treat one, which looks like this, and this one was Terrifying Tangelo, Monstrous Mandarin, and Eerie Musk. So this one I put in the downstairs powder room, and it just tied really well with the decor of our bathroom because our powder room is like, we have green walls, so this, because the liquid was green, it just tied in really well. So this one was a really good one. Oh my goodness, I fell in love with this one this year. This is in Coconut Pumpkin Latte, and I literally have like 5 more backups of this. I'm not even kidding. This one actually sold out in stores pretty quickly. Like, I actually went back a couple of times hoping to find more of these in the foaming, but they didn't have any left, so I was really surprised about that. But this is such an amazing scent. Oh my goodness, really, really, really amazing. And it's literally, like, honestly, one of the closest scents that they've brought back, or that they brought out, that remind me of Creamy Pumpkin from back in the day, from the Harry Slatkin & Co. days. Oh my gosh. Creamy Pumpkin is my all-time favorite fall fragrance from Bath & Body Works, and I just wish they would bring that back somehow, but this smells very, very, very similar to it. Okay, so this is actually the last hand soap that I have for you. This is in Pumpkin Cupcake, and this is an older one. I believe this one was from 2016, 2016 or 2015. And this one is just your typical pumpkin cupcake scent, so don't even need to go into that. My goodness, I lied. I actually have one more candle in here. This one is in Leaves, and it looks like that. And Leaves is one of my favorite fall fragrances of all time. It's a staple. I burn it every single fall season. So this one definitely I had to like burn. That's probably, I just dropped the lid. So this one, performance-wise, I didn't have any problems with. This one, I actually didn't have any sooting with, so I actually probably was conscientious with this one. And I did not get any puny wick syndrome, but again, that last, like the very, very last burn, you can tell that one like dudded out. So I ended up finishing a gingerbread latte body cream, and this was from back in, I always get these years mixed up, 2015 or 2016, I don't remember. I'm sure you guys are probably gonna correct me in the comments. But anyways, so this I finished up, and I have one more set of a body cream and a fragrance mist that I'm going through right now. So hopefully I will finish that up within, I'm not gonna finish that up within this year. Maybe next year I'll finish it up. So this one is not my favorite holiday scent that they came out with, but it was still a really nice scent. I love gourmand scents, as you all know, so I definitely liked it. It's just I'm not the biggest fan of gingerbread. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't buy gingerbread scented anything. Like, I don't even own any gingerbread scented candles. I'm just not a gingerbread person. I'm not really into like spicy things, so I was surprised when I actually purchased this in body care, but I think I purchased it during a semi-annual sale or something. So it was really cheap, so I went ahead and I got it. But overall, like, wearing it, it's not like I don't like it. It's not too spicy of a gingerbread scent. It's definitely sweetened out, especially since it has that latte aspect in here. So it's a really nice, like, sweet yet a little bit of spicy fragrance. I've never said this in a video before, but my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works body care fragrance is Secret Wonderland, and it's a scent that they retired to being an online exclusive, so that's why I just really never talk about it. But this is like my iconic fragrance. When they first released this, I fell in love, and I picked it up in like every single form, and then I was so sad to hear that they were discontinuing it to being an online exclusive, so I was really, really sad about that. But I was able to finish up an old body lotion, and you can tell this one is an old one because it still has that curved, older style packaging. But I love this so much. This scent is like amazing. Oh my gosh, such an iconic fragrance for me. Like I said, this is basically me in a bottle. If I'm not wearing the other limited edition fragrances that I have from either Victoria's Secret or Bath & Body Works, I am wearing this. And everyone in my family circle and very, very, very close-knit friend circle know that this is like my scent. It's actually really funny because the first time that I wore that with Hubs, I wore it and then we got into the car and then he was like, oh my gosh, like you smell really good. It was actually on one of our like very first couple of dates where I wore that scent, and as soon as he said, oh my gosh, that smells really good, I knew we were meant to be. I finished up a couple shower gels. I finished the Whipped Vanilla and Spice shower gel. This one was a new scent for this year, and I still have the Jelly Body Scrub. And this scent is really nice. I really like it. It's just, I don't know, when I smell it, I don't necessarily think of it as a fall fragrance. Like, it's just something that honestly I could wear year round. And then I also finished up a Golden Pear and Brown Sugar shower gel. So this one was one of my favorites from before. Oh my gosh, yeah, it just smells, this one smells more fall-like. Like, this one has a more quintessential fall note to it. I finished up more pocket backs, but I just kept forgetting to save the containers, so I only have two here to show you guys. This one is in Sweet as Strawberries, and this is in Creep It Real Caramel Apple. So this one was my pocket back for the month of October, more like for the week of Halloween, because I go through these like crazy. And then this one was just like one that I finished up. So I should probably honestly like keep reminding myself as much as possible to save these, because I go through these a lot. I also finished up my hand cream in Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. This is one that I got this year. This is actually a free item that I used a coupon for. And Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin in body care, I never picked up before because I hate it in home fragrance. Like in home fragrance, it just smells way too overpowering and way too spicy of a pumpkin scent to me. And I do know that it's a little bit different in body care. Like they tweaked it a little bit so that it's sweeter. And I wanted to try it in this because obviously this is kind of like body care. And it wasn't a bad scent. Like, it's not bad. I just don't know if I could have this all over my body and like wear it for the day and spritz and touch up with it. I don't know. I still feel a little bit iffy on it. Maybe next year I'll go ahead and I'll pick it up. I don't know. That's always like been a battle with me with Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin and body care. I just never picked it up because I don't know, I'm always like on the fence about it. But I do like the formula of Bath & Body Works hand creams. I just think they don't last as long as they should, especially if you're paying the actual $4 price for these. I don't know, I mean, you're only getting 1 ounce of product, and I mean, the formula is really nice. It can feel a little bit greasy at first, so what I do is after I apply this, I just wipe the palms of my hands, just because, like I said, it does feel a little bit greasy after, but it's very moisturizing, don't get me wrong. And the last part, as usual, I have all of my Wallflower bulb tags. So this first one is in sweater weather. You guys know sweater weather is like amazing and such an iconic scent, so that one I always tend to put in my brother's room because it does smell like, you know, it has that eucalyptus yet masculine type of scent to it. This is in cinnamon spiced vanilla, and this is actually in our downstairs powder room right now, and it's like halfway done. And this one is in Harvest Gathering. I actually really liked this one a lot. I was not expecting to like it. Well, it's not that I wasn't expecting to like it, I just didn't know what to expect from it per se. And I remember smelling it in candle form, but I just didn't pick it up. So I got it in Wallflower form, and it actually smelled really nice. So that's Harvest Gathering. If they come out with it next year, I will definitely repurchase that. And then I have Pumpkin Donut Shop. So this next one is in Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, and I know I just said that I didn't like it in home fragrance form, but my mom wanted to go ahead and give this a try, so I went ahead and I just plugged that one in. And actually, I feel like that one was definitely more tolerable. I'm not sure if it's because it was in Wallflower form, and those forms, of course, tend to be more tolerable, generally speaking, because it's not like a full-blown candle where it's like, pooh, in your face type of thing. That one was more in moderation, so in Wallflower form, I can actually tolerate it. So that one was Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. This next one is in Fresh Balsam, which is currently plugged in right now. And this, you guys know, iconic signature Christmas tree scent from Bath & Body Works. This next one is in First Frost, and it looks like this right here. And this one I believe is plugged in my grandfather's room, and I really like this one a lot. Like, I actually want to get backups of this because it smells really nice. And again, it's that bergamot in there that I love. I love bergamot. Bergamot is one of my favorite like scent notes, so I definitely like that. And then this next one is in Flannel, and Flannel is, you know, a scent that everyone knows. And the last one is in Autumn Woods. So this one, again, I grew to love. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like this one, but I actually ended up really liking it. I went ahead and I plugged this in my grandfather's room, and it just smelled like the most perfect scent for his bedroom. It just smelled very like dark, mature, cozy, woodsy, nutty almost. So I really like this one. So those are all of my empties for this time around. Sorry if I'm like out of breath, I just ran up the stairs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize if I kind of rushed through some bits here and there. Honestly, throughout filming this whole video, my battery died a few times, so I kept needing to like charge it and then film and then recharge it and then film, and it was just quite the process. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace!